Hello, everybody. Welcome in. It's a very sick, dependent fanatic here over the last few days. Feeling a little better. It's Wednesday, the day before the field of 64 is set, and Michigan will be playing on Thursday night, tomorrow night. So I have to get this bracket out to all of you. We're going to go region by region. I'm going to try and make this as quick as possible so I can get back to drinking fluids and napping. So here we go. In the East region, we're going to go region by region. Duke is going to beat Siena, of course. I have Ohio State over TCU. St. John's is going to beat North Texas. Kansas is going to beat California Baptist. I have USF over Louisville, and then Michigan State over North Dakota State. Moving back up in the same bracket, I have Duke beating St. John's and Michigan State beating Connecticut. Those two matchups should be exciting. And then I have Duke beating Michigan State to make it to the Final Four. All right, let's move on down to the South region. I have Florida beating their play-in team. I have Clemson losing to Iowa. I have McNeese State beating Vanderbilt. Nebraska beating Troy. I have VCU beating North Carolina, Illinois beating Penn, Texas A&M beating St. Mary's, and Houston beating Idaho. So this is my upset bracket right here. Florida is going to beat Iowa. McNeese is going to beat Nebraska. Illinois is going to beat VCU, and Houston will beat Texas A&M. And then Florida will beat McNeese State. Houston will beat Illinois, and Florida will beat Houston to go to the Final Four. Let's move that back up to the top right to the West bracket. Arizona is going to beat LIU. Utah State over Villanova. Wisconsin over High Point. Arkansas over Hawaii. I have Texas beating BYU. Gonzaga beating Kennesaw. Miami beating Missouri. And Purdue beating Queens. Arizona is going to beat Utah State. Wisconsin is going to beat Arkansas. Gonzaga is going to beat Texas. And Purdue is going to beat Miami. Arizona is going to beat I have Wisconsin beating Arizona. They're going to shoot lights out and take down the number 1 seed in that region. And Gonzaga is going to take down the number 2 seed, Purdue. And then I have Gonzaga beating Wisconsin in the Elite Eight to go to the Final Four. In the Midwest region, Michigan's going to beat Howard. St. Louis is going to beat Georgia. Akron is going to beat Texas Tech. Alabama over Hofstra. Tennessee is going to beat their play-in team. Virginia is going to beat Wright State. Santa Clara is going to beat Kentucky. And Iowa State is going to beat Tennessee State. Michigan over St. Louis. Alabama over Akron. Virginia over Tennessee. And Iowa State over Santa Clara. And then Michigan is going to beat Alabama, and Virginia is going to beat Iowa State, and Michigan beats Iowa State to go to the Final Four. Okay, so the Final Four is set here. Out of the Elite Eight, I had 3 Big Ten teams. I thought about 4, but it was only 3. How many of them will make it to the Final Four? I have just the one in Michigan. Okay, here we go. In the Final Four, Duke will take on Houston. I have Duke winning that game. And Gonzaga taking on Michigan. I have Michigan winning, beating them again. Maybe not by 40 this time, but they will get the dub. And then it is Duke and Michigan in a rematch of that 5-point game earlier this season. And Michigan will get revenge over the Dukies. Give me Michigan to win the whole darn thing. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Have a great day out there. Go Blue.